Charlotte, for Phoebe, and for Sarah. And anybody else who's missing? No? And also for you who seated at home watching the video. Okay, but okay, now focus first now. Don't talk nonsense. Okay, over here we are going through the homework questions. So this is a lesson on cosine rule. Cosine rule. Okay. So based on what you girls have already learned, okay, you can apply everything that you know, be it Pythagoras theorem, trigo ratio, sine rule, cosine rule, to solve any problem that's posed to you. Okay, for Daniela's sake and Isaac's sake, because they were not here yesterday, I'm going to just repeat very quickly how to use the cosine rule. Okay, the cosine rule is stated this way, okay? If you have a triangle, example, let's say this is A, this is B, this is C. Opposite big A must be the little a, opposite big B must be little b, opposite big C must be little c. We denote the vertices of a triangle with capital letters, and then the length opposite the point, the vertices, vertex, we always use small letter. Okay, so the formula for the cosine rule states like this. Units, can you help me? C squared equals to what? Thank you. Only smile only. A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine angle C. Okay, so Mr. How to memorize this formula? So difficult, correct? Your eyes, right? Right, your eyes open so big. Oh, so difficult. Okay, just remember. Okay, remember the fun part, right? Does it look familiar to you, guys? It looks like the what? Looks like the Pythagoras theorem. Correct, Daniela? It looks like Pythagoras theorem. C squared to A squared plus B squared. So you just have to minus 2AB cosine angle C. Just remember, 2 minus 2AB cosine angle C. Because it's called the cosine rule, that's why it's cosine. Okay, how do you memorize it? The formula itself, wow, which is A, which is B, which is C, is so difficult to memorize. But because I shared with the girls yesterday, to remember this, you simply go back to the bread and the patty. Okay, watch here. The A is the bread, the B is the bread, right? Julina, now are you clear what is called bread already? Bread is called the given length, the known length. The known length is called the bread. Understand? So what is the patty? Julina, patty is the what? The sandwich angle, right? The included angle. Sandwich angle. So if you have the bread and the patty, am I correct to say that you can use the half AB sine C to find area of a triangle? You already learned that before. So same thing, likewise, you can use this formula to find the opposite length. This is called a cosine rule. Is that okay? Daniela, are you clear? I say again, if you have this length, the bread and the patty. So always think what you have, the bread and the patty. Once you have this, means you can use half AB sine C to find area of triangle. Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, please refer to my previous video. And you can also use the cosine rule to find the opposite length. Okay, opposite the patty, opposite the sandwich angle. Okay, now I'm going to show you. For this, I'm doing your exercise 7B. Okay, you're given this particular diagram. This is a triangle ABC, and then they say M is the midpoint. M is the midpoint of BC. So if I were a good student, I see M is the midpoint. This is 4 cm. The first thing I do is I write down 2 cm, 2 cm. That's the first thing I do. Next, over here, I look at the diagram. They give me 120 degrees here. This is 4 cm. The first question is, can you find the length of AC? How do you find AC? So for this particular question, I know that I understand a fixed assume that this was 90 degrees, right? You assume. But remember in the exam, you cannot assume, right? When you assume, you're making an ass out of you and me, alright? So don't anyhow assume. Never, okay? So what do? To find AC, right? Please look here, please look here. Can you use Pythagoras theorem? No. Emma, can you use Pythagoras theorem? Cannot. Can you use trigo ratio?
No.
No. Why not? Because it's not a
right angle
triangle. Right? You can use Pythagoras theorem and trigo ratio only if it's a right angle triangle. If it's not a right angle triangle, do you see any right angle triangle here?
No.
No. So completely keep these two out of your mind. Don't think about that. It must be sine rule or cosine rule. Okay? Then you girls know that since yesterday night you were practicing the cosine rule. I taught you cosine rule. You know this is about cosine rule. Watch here. If this 120 degrees, how much is this?
60.
60 degrees. What's the reason? 180 minus 1. What is the reason? What is the reason?
Sum of triangle.
No. Angle AMC, 180 degrees minus 120 equals to 60. What's the reason? Very good. Adjacent angles on a straight line. Okay? Adjacent angles on a straight line. So this is what I have. Okay, now watch the magic. Watch here. Do you have 4?
Yep.
This is, Judina, this is called the what? The what? The bread.
Oh.
Louder please. It's called the
Bread.
Then, do you have MC? It's called the what? Then what is 60 degrees is the patty, right? So if you have the bread and the patty, means you can surely find AC using the cosine rule. So AC square is equal to, so the bread square, so it's 4 square plus the bread square again, 2 square minus 2 times 4 times 2. Then cosine angle, how many degrees?
60.
60 degrees. 60 degrees. So this is one thing you can write, one way of writing, but I showed the girls that there is a faster way of writing. Instead of writing the AC square, right, you can remove this square and then you just put a square root. Then you speed up the whole process. Don't need to write the whole thing again. Okay, so punch your calculator. What is your answers? Shemaine, what is your answer?
3.464.
3.464.
101.
101.
615.
615, thank you. Then you round to 3SF, so it's 3.46 cm. Okay? So remember, I say again, Charlotte, listen, length is 3SF, 3SF. Okay, angles is 1 dp. Everything else is 3SF. Angle is 1 dp. Money is
Yep.
Okay, I continue. So for part 2, okay, sorry, I found AC already. So if I'm a good student, what I do is I'll write this down. 3.464101615 cm. Write down information in your diagram. You must visualize it because I always teach it. If you can see it, you can do it. Correct or not, Lisa? If you can see it, you can do it. So part 2, I want to find the length of AB. Okay, I want to find AB. So I want to find AB. Where's AB? AB is over here. AB is over here. How do I find AB? To find AB, right? Some of you say, Mr. Easy, I got this length, I got the bread, and the. Do I have the patty?
No.
Can you find the patty? Of course you can. How you can use sine rule or that? But let me share with you a faster way. Is there a faster way? Instead of looking at the triangle ABC, can you spot for another triangle?
AMC.
AMC. Okay, wait. If you use AMC, right? Is AB inside?
Oh wait, no, ABN.
ABN. Okay, look at ABN. For those who cannot visualize, look at ABN. I draw a triangle ABN for you to visualize. Okay? You look like this. ABN. This is 2 cm. This is 4 cm. This is 120 degrees. So now I ask you, can you find AB? Can or not? Can or not? Watch out, what's the magic again? Can you use Pythagoras theorem? Can you use sugar ratio? No, because it's not a right angle triangle. So it must be sine rule or cosine rule. But how do you determine which is which? Look for the bread and the patty first. Do you have the bread? Yes. Do you have the bread?
Yes.
Do you have the patty?
Yes.
So it must be cosine rule. So cosine rule, so AB square is equal to 4 square plus 2 square minus 2 times 4 times 2 cosine 120 degrees. Want a shortcut? Remove the square and then put the square root sign. Punch your calculator, you will have the answer. So what's the answer for those girls who have already done it? No, give me the 10 digits first. 9, is it? 9.529 150 2. Okay, then round to 3SF 5.29 cm. Okay, so far everybody understand what I'm doing? Lisa, are you still awake? Okay, last part, find angle ACB. This one I'm very sure you don't know how to do. Correct or not, Lisa? You know how to find ACB? Angle ACB. Of course don't know, right? Actually, I believe you or not, all of you know. Okay, find angle ACB. Please watch the magic. Angle ACB, watch. To find angle ACB, right? If you look carefully, you actually have all 3 lengths. Do you see? This length we already found is 5.29150262. Okay, watch. To find an angle, right? Watch. You notice you have this length. you have this length, and you have the third length. When you have all three lengths of a triangle, you actually can use cosine rule to find any angle. Okay, that's the powerful thing about cosine rule, which I did not teach yesterday. Yesterday I only taught the girls how to identify the cosine rule, and then after that how to use cosine rule to find the opposite side. So now I was trying to use yesterday's question to lead into today's lesson. Okay, so please watch here. I'll show you what I mean. Please look here. This is a cosine rule. Everybody knows this, right? Right? Okay, watch here. This is a term. This is a term. This is a term. This is a term. This nonsense. This thing. If I were to bring this whole term to the right, to the left, this whole term, we bring it to the left. We bring this to the right. Terms, So what I have is actually 2ab cosine angle C equals to a square plus b square minus c square. Do you understand this part? Algebra. It's all algebra. This one term plus one term minus one term. When you bring terms to the left and right of an equation, algebra is through addition and subtraction. Lisa, understand now? Focus. So this, okay. Lisa, come. Yeah. You need to, the preserve thing, right? What's the preserve thing? No? Okay, this thing bring to the left. So negative, Elena Hazel, you become positive. Understand? The c square is positive, right? Bring it to the right, it becomes minus c squared. Is that okay? Do you see this 2ab here? A is a number, B is a number. Am I correct? It's just numbers. So how do you get rid of this? 3 like it's a coefficient like that. How do you get rid of these numbers here? These factors, how do you get rid of it? So cosine angle AC, cosine angle C equals to a square plus b square minus c square. Then what do you do?
Over 2ab.
Over 2ab. That's why algebra is important. Algebra is the mother of mother of mathematics, the foundation. Okay. So this is the other version of the cosine rule, which I never teach the girls. I never teach because I thought if I teach one version, if your algebra is strong enough, you know how to manipulate, you're going to get this version yourself. So this version of the cosine rule is to use to find length. Okay, find length. This version of the cosine rule is used to find angle. Can you see the difference? Okay, one is used to find length, one is used to find angle. Okay, Mister, but what is A, what is B again? Girls, the A and the B is the breadth, Okay, so the angle C is the patty. The little c is the length that's opposite the patty. Okay, similar to the original version. Okay, so now I'll demonstrate how to find this. Okay, watch out. Please look at this part 3. I draw the entire big triangle for you. Big triangle. This is A, this is B, this is C. This is 4 cm based on the diagram, okay? And then 4 cm, right? Or 4 meters, 4 cm. And then this one is 3.464101615 cm. Okay, did I get it correct?
Yep, correct.
Then the last line is 5.2915022622 cm. Okay, so now I want to find this angle. How to find this angle? So to do this, question 1 we find angle ACB, right? ACB. So to find this angle, so now let's determine where's my breadth, and where's my patty, so that I can identify what's my A, B, and C. Okay? Is this the breadth?
Yes.
So this must be A. It doesn't matter A or B. Is this the breadth?
Yes.
It must be the B. If this A, this is B. So this is your patty, right? So opposite this must be little c. Can you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So over here, so we apply this formula. So cosine angle ACB is equals to A square plus B square. So A square is 4 square plus
3.4
B square 3.46 4101615 square minus 5.29150262 square. Everything divided by 2AB. So 2, my A is 4, my B is 3.46.
4101615.
Okay, is this super clear to everybody?
Yes.
Okay, how many of you love to write numbers, a lot of numbers? Not me, only Shermaine. Shermaine likes to write all these numbers, right? For me, I don't like to write all these numbers, so there's a shortcut way of writing, okay? Watch here, You all notice this cosine? How do I get rid of cosine? You learn in trigo ratio. This cosine, bring over, become what? Cosine?
Cosine sheet. The
Cosine minus 1. The minus 1 is inverse, right? Inverse. So what you can do is, if I were a student, right, you see this cosine?
Yep.
So all I do is, I erase off the cosine. I leave some space here. So angle ACB, right? Equals to cosine inverse. Then you just press one time in your calculator. You don't need to write so much.
Wow. Smart.
You understand? So originally it's cosine. So remove the cosine, it's cosine inverse. Then you write this. You notice this is the same trick as a square root just now. I do the same trick. So you don't have to write so much. So you punch your calculator, you have the answer 1 dp. Final answer 1 dp and you're done. Okay, anyone have punched a calculator already? Can give me the Now I move on to the second question over here. Question 11, okay? Question 11. Mister, how do I find the value of little a? How do I find the value of little a? Okay, little a, please watch here. Elena Hazel, watch here, okay? To find little a, right? Can I use, you notice my thought process, I always ask you the same question. Can I use Pythagoras theorem? Elena Hazel, can or not? Cannot, right? Very good. Why cannot? Very good. It's not right angle triangle, so I cannot use Pythagoras theorem. Since it's not right angle, can I use trigo ratio? Cannot also. Okay, so these two, don't think about it. Before I consider is it sine rule or cosine rule, I check breadth and petty first. Do I have it? Do I have the breadth? Yes. The 5 cm, the given length is the breadth, right? Do I have another breadth? Do I have the petty? Opposite it means it's little a. I surely can find using cosine rule. So over here, so a is equals to 5 square plus 6 square. This is 8 square plus b square minus 2ab 5 6 cosine 60 degrees. Then by right there should be a square here, right? By right there should be a square. I taught you the shortcut way is don't write the square, just write square root. Punch your calculator, answer. Easy peasy. Vic, I'm sure you have the answer. What's the answer? 10 digits. 5.56 77 64 363. Thank you. Rob 3SF. Charlotte 3SF. 5.57 cm 3SF. So I have already found part A. Girls, in exam, this is about 3 marks or 4 marks. In N-level exam, 3 marks or 4 marks. Surely we can do this. Yes, just like that is 3 marks or 4 marks. Surely we can collect these marks, put in our pockets. Surely we can. Correct or not, Julina? Yes? Yes. Okay, then part 2. Find value of theta. Find what is theta. Okay, watch here. So what is theta? So over here, I already found A. So what's A? I erase it off. So A is 5.567764,363. Okay? So now I'm trying to find theta. I use rating. I'm trying to find theta. To find the angle, can I use Pythagoras theorem?
No.
No. Pythagoras theorem, can you use to find angle? Cannot. Right? So Pythagoras theorem is out. Can you use trigo ratio? Can you use trigo ratio?
No.
Cannot. Because it's not a right angle triangle. So to find the angle, if I have 3 known sides, I can surely use cosine rule to find theta. Okay? So the correct way is cosine theta equals to, so what's my a square and what is my a, what's my b? Where's my bread, the bread and the patty? See, the bread is 7
and
bread and patty. Am I right? So opposite it, this part must be little c. Okay, so use the formula. So this is what? 5 square
plus 7 square
minus 5.567764,363 square divided by
2 bracket 5 7.
But people like me, I'm very lazy. I don't want to write again. So troublesome, so many digits. Mr. can save the process. I just write theta equals to cosine inverse. Wow, see, 1 line can already. How many marks is this in the exam? 3 marks. 3 marks. Okay? Punch your calculator, you have the answer, 1 dp and you are done. Easy peasy.
Easy game.
Okay? Now, okay. In questions 8, last question, so cosine rule, after this lesson you should be like rock solid now, rock solid, okay, in cosine rule. So over here you are given this triangle. How many triangles do you all see? 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, 3. Sample. Then after that question say, find the length of AB. Find the length of AB. So to find AB, right, let's use a pencil and fill out as much information as we can. Kim, if this 60 degree, how much is this?
120.
120, right? 120. So now, I want to find AB. Am I correct? AB. AB. Yeah, AB. Like my daughter. AB. Over here, can I use Pythagoras theorem?
No.
No. Why not? Because
No right angle
it's not right angle triangle. That means I cannot use trigo ratio also. Before I consider sine rule or cosine rule, do I have the bread, and the patty? Let's take a look. Do I have the bread?
No. I mean, no. No, you only got patty.
I only got patty, I got bread.
Yeah.
But I got this. Oh, okay. That means, do I have this?
No.
No. So can I use cosine rule? To use cosine rule, I must have the bread, and the patty, correct or not?
Yeah.
So that means I cannot use cosine rule anymore. So what other rule can I consider?
Sine rule.
Sine rule, correct or not? So if cos bread, and patty doesn't work, you have to go back to sine rule. Let's take a look at sine rule. Kim, come watch. Sine 45, look opposite. Do you have thick? You have thick?
Yeah.
You have thick? Opposite, you have one bubble. Can you see?
Yeah.
So over here, this one is your sine rule. So over here, so AB, part A, over sine 120 degrees equals to 5 over sine 145. Therefore, AB is equals to 5 sine 120 over sine 45 degrees. Punch your calculator. I'm sure someone has
6.123.
enough. 3SF.
6.12
meters. 3SF. Okay, easy peasy, right? Easy game, easy life. Alright? So Kim, this is a very good question for us to consider. Am I solving using cosine rule or sine rule? So if sometimes cosine rule cannot, then sine rule lah. Right? Because you cannot consider no bread patty, you must consider opposites. Okay, now how do you find AC? AC, look how to find AC.
Pythagoras theorem.
Okay, wait, can you use Pythagoras theorem? Can you use Pythagoras theorem? No, because it's not a right angle triangle. So before I consider sine rule or cosine rule, I ask myself, do I have the bread and patty? Do I have the bread? Julina,
Yes.
let's on the table. Do I have the bread?
Yes.
Do I have the other bread?
Yes.
Do I have patty?
Yes.
There you go. So AC square, 5 square plus 8 square minus 2 times 5 times 8 cosine 60 degrees. Then remove the square and then you put the square root inside here. Okay, punch calculator, ice answer?
7.
No, ice. Okay, what?
7.
Point what?
7 meter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Exactly. Okay.
We did it! We did it! We did it!